So the Jewish people have just betrayed God and committed treason against him with a statue. And 3,000 men have just died. So the next day Moses tells the people, "You have done, what you have done. I'm going to go talk with God and see if I can make things right for you with him." So Moses goes to talk with God, and he says, "I know these people have betrayed you and committed treason against you, but please, forgive them. And if not, then erase my name from your record book." But God's like, "That's not how this works. The people who have wronged me are the people I erase from my book. And at the very end, when I judge everyone, that's who I'll hold responsible. But I'll still keep my promise. I'll send my angel to lead them to that good homeland where there's more than enough to go around. But I'm not gonna move in anymore, 'cause I know what these people are like. I know they're stubborn and hard-hearted, and I know I would destroy them. So tell them to take off their jewelry to mourn while I decide what to do with them." And when Moses tells the people this, they do mourn, 'cause they're so sad that God's not going to move in anymore. So Moses takes his tent and he drags it away from all the other tents, and he goes inside to talk with God. And then that column of cloud that God's been using to lead them goes and stands outside the doorway of Moses' tent while God talks with Moses. And when all the people see this, they stand in the doorway of their tents and they bow down out of respect for God. And Moses talks with God and is like, "Look, you told me to lead this people into this homeland, but I don't know this angel you're sending with me. But you've also said that we have a close relationship, that you care about me. So if that's true, then teach me how to do right by you, so I can know you more fully and continue to have this good relationship with you. And keep in mind that this people that I'm the leader of, they're your people." God's like, "Okay. And I will give you rest." Moses is like, "Okay, but if you don't go with us yourself, don't make us leave here. What good is it if you're not with us? What makes us different from anyone else on the face of this earth if you're not with us?" God's like, "Okay, I'll do that too, because you asked." And then Moses says, "Please, show me your glory." God's like, "Okay. Will make all my goodness pass in front of you, and I'll explain who I am and the core of my being. 'Cause I'll do favors for who I want to, and show that extra bit of warmth to whoever I want to. But you can't see my face, because nobody can. Nobody can. You will die if you do. So here's how this is going to work. Come to the mountain tomorrow morning and stand on that rock. But first, set up a boundary around the mountain so nobody comes to. And then when my glory passes by, I'll cover you with my hand. I'll remove my hand so you can see my back, but you cannot see my face." So Moses does exactly what God says. The next morning, he goes up on the mountain and waits. Once again, a cloud comes down on top of the mountain, and God passes in front of Moses, and he calls out his name and explains who he is. He says, "My name is Adonai, the great I am, and I am gracious and warm-hearted. My anger isn't easily started, teeming with truth and full of faithful love, poured out on 1,000 generations. In patience I forgive all wrongs and crimes and sins. But I'm no pushover. Each person's accountable for what they did, down to the great and grandchildren of their kids. And when God says this, Moses' knees hit the ground, and he bows down with his forehead touching the ground, and he says, "Oh, my king, I know these people are stubborn and hard-hearted, but please come with us anyway. Forgive them and the wrongs they did against you, and make us your cherished people."